That motherfucker ain't got me my shit yet.
Man, fuck that guy,
Now,
dude.
I will say this. I will say this. Bush said he goes to church with one of those guys, and he
Oh,
said, yeah, yeah, and he said that because Bush won too. He won one of them days too, and he said that he told the guy, he said, you got mail mine. He said, you can give me mine and theirs at church, and I'll give it to them. But apparently, he just went on ahead and asked you for your address.
mm.
Bush was going to collect all of our stuff, and he was going to get it to us.
I didn't know that. Okay, I see. He was talking to me. And he's like, dude, you know we're from we're all from Mississippi too, doing this podcast. And I was like, yeah, yeah. I sent my friend Bush. I don't remember if I called him. I don't remember if I said Bush or my friend. He added all
Mm-hmm.
wanted us to join the group. Is good content. And I said I like the post too. He's like, yeah, man, listen to the podcast. I've been listening to the podcast and everything. But yeah, man, he doesn't.
Have you been listening to the podcast?
I did. I did. I tell you
What's it
this,
like?
it'll put you to sleep. Some of the yeah, it's good content, but they will put you to sleep. Now, yeah, I've listened to a lot of podcasts.
They're not entertaining.
It has good content though, and I tell you this, they mix up a few things, like 343 Industries they were talking about, and the split from Bungie and Activision and all that stuff. And one of the dudes was like 323 Industries, and I had to Google it. I'm like, have I been saying it wrong my whole life? I'm like, no, they're saying it wrong, but I ain't correct them. They're talking about some other stuff, and then that they talk about the detail of Destiny 2 when it dropped, which is fun to talk about. Gets to talking about how the weapons are, like heavies are the middle, specials not the big one anymore, specials in the middle, heavy's the big one, or vice versa. You know how they mixed it up from D1? They start
Oh,
talking about that, and they're like, one of the dudes like the main guy, he's like, oh well, let's not get too deep into this, and I'm like, motherfucker, that's the kind of shit I wanted to talk about, you know. And they're getting
yeah,
deeper
right,
into
right.
fucking like the delegating political part of it, and I'm like, we don't care about that. You know,
Mhm.
we want to talk about the details of what we experienced through the game. Let's talk about
Right,
that. We don't care about who said this or what developer said this or
right. Nobody gives a shit about
no,
that.
no one cares about the manufacturer's ideas of this versus this or whatever. Like, we don't
Hmm.
care. You're skipping, glossing over the crap we want to listen to. But
That's right.
and they're not saying their shit right. They're making me second guess the names of shit, and I'm like, y'all should have this down. Like, I've looked into doing 2 different podcasts in my life with a
Hmm.
number of people, and I never pulled the trigger because I backed out on both of them. A few people want me in on this because, and you could do this too. You could be on a podcast. You really could because you know your shit. You know your
Right.
shit, Dave, and you could do it, and it would be informative, good content, and it wouldn't put people to sleep because they'd care about it. If they didn't care about
Right.
it, you wouldn't care about it. But I'm just saying, these other guys, they sound like cool guys, but it's so ticky tacky nonsense that it's the stuff we don't care about. No one cares what they're
Right.
talking about. But of the full content, there's about, I'd say about 15-20% that's good, in depth,
Hmm.
and worth listening to that we're interested in. So you have to weed through the nonsense. It's not really nonsense, but you
Gotcha.
know, it's, it,
Hmm.
it's informative, but damn, it'll put you to sleep.
Hmm.
Seem like some nice guys there, real nice guys. Really, they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could do that shit. Like, hey, I've my buddy Harry. A number of people watch the YouTube videos I post. My friend Harry, he's a black guy. Known him my
Uh-huh.
whole life. Great guy.
I've
Um,
seen him on Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, Doug, I know you don't know it, but I watch a lot of your YouTube videos and listen to them, and you guys are great. I'm like, thank you, man. He loves listening to us and watching this shit we do. I was like, okay, well, I felt kind of worried. I was like, I hope it ain't weird or nothing. He don't give a shit. Like, he's a really cool guy. He's basically a white guy with black skin, really. He is, honestly.
Yeah, I know people like that before.
Yeah, he's not anything like, you know. Yeah, he's awesome. He knows my pa-in-law real well too. They were both Marines, you know.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, he's a hell of a guy. He's a little he's a little guy, but he's
Mhm.
cool as shit, you know. Mm. But he loves listening to us play shit like the Nightfall and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Oh, he's actually I've been helping him. Well, I've been helping him with it. He's making a video game, which he made a game when we were in high school too. But he's making a new RPG, and he for some reason picked me for insight, write a tiny little bit of code, help him with just any of my opinions. In fact, the music that was played at me and Dawn's wedding from Final Fantasy X
Mhm.
and all the Final Fantasy games, we
Mhm.
took networking together, and he was the first person that showed me the trailer for Final Fantasy X and a number of
Nice.
the Insight stuff, and he got me turned on to these games at a young age. Like, he played a big role in that. In fact, my most favorite game of all time, Zelda Ocarina of Time, this game
Mhm.
changed my life. I'm not ashamed to say that. It changed my life. He's the one that let me borrow it. He made me take this game home and play it, and this game blew
Mhm.
my mind.
Yes.
Blew my mind. I speed run this shit. Like, I got the Japanese one so I could speed run it faster. Like, so much crap. I've live stream on Twitch, whatever. He's the one that made me play this game. Like, he's been a, you know, good friend, big impact on my life. But he likes watching us play.
That's
Awesome guy.
awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Can't say enough about the guy. I might still have the Zelda strategy guide I got from him. All the pages were falling out
Mhm.
and all kind of shit. Man, I think I still have. You know what? I had to rebuy it because it burned up in the house, but I rebought it. That's what it was. I bought it again. Fucking
That's
awesome
awesome.
though. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he really is awesome, man. Great friend.
That's awesome
Huff.
that he likes us playing. You know what I mean? He
He,
listens to us.
he does, man. He listens to a lot more of it. I could tell he listened to a lot more of it than I expected, for sure. Yeah, he was playing that shit. Hell of a guy, though. Awesome guy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh. Oh gosh, what?
My friend Jeremy, this girl, he's digging his messaging me, bugging me about shit.
What's she messaging you for?
Um, well, actually, she bought a car from me not too long ago.
Mhm.
Hang on, let me message her back. I can't talk and type.
Damn. I see you, Tommy Jarvis. I see you, Tommy Jarvis. I see you, Tommy Jarvis. I see you, you bitch you.
Oh, gosh. She sounds like she wants to hang out. Like, I would never hang out with her without my boy Jeremy. She's talking
Mm-hmm.
like she wants us to hang out. What the fuck? Why is she's not
Us as in
including
you and
him?
her?
She's not including him in the conversation.
Does she know you married?
Yeah, she knows, man. She came over here. She bought a car from me like a few months ago. She knows I'm married. You know, she came over, saw the game room and shit. I was being nice and everything. She wanted to buy a car, so she bought it. But and she's been with him. Yeah, she's been with him for off and on for a bit. Yeah, she knows.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be nothing like that. She just made it sound weird. I'm sure she didn't mean to.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nothing like that. She just wants to hang out so bad. She's one of them people like. She's a real sweet girl. And I can get along with her and deal with her, but not for long periods of time, you know. It's kind of a chore.
Right.
But
like, and a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people say, oh, she knows I ain't gonna do nothing. He knows I ain't gonna cheat on him. She knows I ain't gonna cheat on her, and all this stuff. But I know where I'm going with this. I just don't know how to word it.
You talking like
it makes like other people not like feel bad, you know what I mean?
you lost me
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I figured I did. Hold on, I'm trying. This fucking Tommy Jarvis is running for me, and I got a minute and 30 to catch him. He's faster than shit.
Maybe she's just being super nice is all. But yeah.
I know that. But
Some
it's
people
like
are
saying,
like,
it's like if a girl is dating somebody, and a guy says, "Hey, you want to ride over here with me?"
yeah,
And, and the old girl says, "Yeah, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
right.
Nothing might not happen, but it's out of respect for that other person
Oh
that
yeah.
nothing." See what I mean?
That you wouldn't even hang out, of course. Yeah.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
wouldn't even do it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Exactly.
I don't even want to hang out with her with my friend. But yeah, no,
Right.
we would
You
never do
know.
that shit.
But and see, that's such a bad situation because you could always say, "Well, shit, you don't trust me," you know, and some bullshit like that. But see, that's not even the matter. Trust shouldn't even come into play here. You know, see what I mean? Let's just say if she asked me to hang out, or asked you to hang out, you say, I mean, you ain't got to be an asshole about it. Well, whatever you got to say to get out of it, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it ain't going to end good. See what I
Yeah.
mean? It ain't
Yeah.
going
Hell
to end
yeah.
good. It ain't going to ever end good.
Yeah. No shit, man.
Shit, no. Fuck no. I ain't going to hang out with you and ruin what I got going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to look at every situation like that. See what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, it's like if a guy come to my wife and said, "Hey, you want to ride off to the coast?" You know what I mean? We just
Yeah.
friends. I'm gonna be sitting here like, "What the fuck?"
Y'all are married, but that's what different. Like these two aren't even boyfriend girlfriend. They were for a
I
time.
understand that. I understand that. But you're married and I'm married. See
Oh,
what
you
I
damn
mean?
right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Right. I
yeah,
feel you.
right.
She's just super friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
She crazy if anything's. No, she ain't thinking nothing's gonna happen. She be in, dude.
You
I
never
could be,
can tell,
I could be
Dodo.
completely high as fuck, wasted out of my mind, and never in a million
Lay,
years, never in a million years, man.
lay down, Doug. Doug, lay down,
You
Daisy.
just, I lay down for you, baby.
Lay down, Daisy. She's so tired.
You said, lay down, dude.